Namaste yogis, and thank you so much for joining me for this short practice where I'll be exploring 6 poses that will ease pain and counteract tightness, offering much needed relief in our shoulders and upper back. This class is perfect for anyone struggling with built up tension or wishing to prepare for deeper shoulder stretches. We'll begin today's practice in child's pose. Sitting towards the back of our mat, bringing our big toes to touch, knees wide apart, stretching our arms out in front of us and melt our forehead down towards the ground. And we'll take 3 deep breaths together, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Last breath, inhale and exhale. We'll begin to slide our right hand over towards the corner of the mat and rest the left hand on top of the right. Stretching the hands out in front of you and trying to draw the left shoulder under as we press our left hip back towards the heels. We get a deeper opening into the shoulders, down to the upper back. Noticing any areas of tightness or tension, and releasing any stress with the exhale. And we'll gently walk through center, bring ourselves over to the side. Left hand planting down, right hand plants on top. Forearms peel away from the mat as you rest your forehead down towards the ground. Pressing the right hip back, drawing the right shoulder under. And notice how this side of the body feels from the last. Noticing if it's any tighter, or maybe it feels a little bit more open. Just notice what you notice. And we'll release, bring the hands back to center, and we'll gently hover ourselves forward through tabletop, walking the knees in line under the hips, preparing ourselves for puppy pose. Stretch the hands out in front of you and melt your forehead or maybe your chin down onto the mat as you sink your chest closer towards the ground. Getting a very deep stretch into the shoulders. Focus with your breath. Notice what you notice. Release any tension with the exhale, and creating softness on the inhale. And we'll slowly come out of our pose, walk our hands back in line under our shoulders, and we'll set ourselves up for dolphin. So we're going to drop down onto our elbows, bring our palms to touch. We'll tuck our toes under as we lift our knees off the mat, sending our hips high. Beginning to build strength into our shoulders. We're not at all worried about having straight legs, so we can keep our knees as deeply bent as we need to try to keep a nice straight back. Watching our neck, making sure we're not beginning to create tension, looking towards the space in between our feet, and breathing through the back body. And we'll slowly come out of the pose, drop the knees down onto the mat, and we'll untuck our toes and send our hips towards our heels. Bring your knees together. We're preparing ourselves for rabbit pose. So we're going to drop our head down towards the ground. Taking hold of our heels, on an inhale, we're going to begin to lift our hips away from our heels as we bring our head to rest onto the crown of your head. Using your hands as strength so we're not collapsing into our neck We're building strength, we're keeping the space between the ears and the shoulders. And getting a wonderful stretch through the back body, down to the shoulders and the arms. Remembering to breathe as we create more space to our vertebrae. And release very slowly, release the hips towards the heels and press ourselves up to sitting nice and tall on our heels. We'll walk our knees roughly hip-width distance apart. And on an inhale, we'll sweep our arms up into cactus, bend at the elbows, draw our chest open. And on an exhale, we'll fold forward, extend the arms behind you. Inhale, open up, cactus arms, drop the head back, open the chest. Exhale, fold, forehead comes down towards the ground. Arms stretch behind you. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold, nice and gentle, fluid-like motion. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold, nice and soft. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, round through the spine, extend the arms behind you. Inhale, arms come into cactus, open, drop the head back. Exhale, fold. And we'll sit back towards the heels, lovely. From here, we'll bring our arms into eagle. So we'll draw our right hand under the left, and maybe taking hold of the wrist or plant the palms together, we're going to drop our shoulders down away from the ears, lift our elbows high, and draw the hands away from you. Slightly tuck your chin in, and begin to feel the opening through the back body. Breathing into that space we're creating. And we'll begin to bring some movement by drawing the arms up and locking up. And on an exhale, we fold and drop the hands and drop the gaze. Inhale, open the arms up, drop the head back. Exhale, fold, allow the shoulders to roll away from one another. Inhale. And exhale, round. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back to center, release the arms, open up nice and wide. We'll take it to the other side. We'll bring our left hand underneath the right, and maybe taking hold of the wrist or planting the palms together to wherever you can take hold of. Drop the shoulders heavy, lift the elbows high as you draw the hands away from you. Take a moment in stillness. And we'll begin to create some movement. Inhale, open the arms high, creating a slight back bend. And exhale, folding, drop the hands, drop the head. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open up, press the chest forward. And exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, back open, lift the arms nice and high. And exhale, we'll release. We'll just take a moment, flip the palms up, press the hands down onto the knees, drop the shoulders down your back. And just notice how you feel now. From here, we'll bring ourselves into a comfortable seated position. resting our hands down onto the knees, palms facing up. And we'll just begin to roll the shoulders up towards the ears and drop them down our back. Just releasing any tension. And then we'll plant the palms on the knees. Take a moment in stillness. Notice how you feel. And this is where I'll leave you today. Thank you very much for joining me on the mat. I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.